My name's Chuck, and I created this app called Learn a Note, and I thought I'd spend a little time with you and show you how it works. It's available on Mac, iPad, iPhone. Right now, you're seeing the Mac version. Here's the iPhone version. If I can reach over here and get my iPad, there you go. It's a little hard for me to get used to looking at the screen backwards with these cameras, but there you go. So it works. Oh, see, yeah, you can play this, but we'll show you on the big keyboard. So when the app starts up, no matter what version you're using, iPad, iPhone, or Mac, it starts up with this little onboarding screen, which you can see. Just walks you through a few of the things that you can expect to see in the app, and you can just kind of page through those, read up a little bit about it, and there you go. You're ready to go. If you ever want to look at the onboarding guide again, you can come up to settings and come down and look at the get started guide. I'll just skip that. So when it comes up, you're basically going to see a basic keyboard, a piano keyboard that's on the screen, which you can click on the screen with a mouse, or if you have a USB keyboard, which I have connected, you can play with that. It also works with Bluetooth keyboards. I don't know if let's turn this guy on. I've got a little 37 key keyboard, and you can play with a Bluetooth keyboard. So all kinds of cool stuff. But no matter what keyboard you have, this is intended to teach you the simple notes. And some people have said, oh my God, an app to teach you 12 notes. Well, you know what? There are a lot of apps out there that do all kinds of things. They teach music theory, they teach guitar, they teach you ukulele. They'll teach you full-blown music theory with chords and the circle of fifths and all that fun stuff. But before you can learn any of that, you've got to learn the basic notes. Now, sure, you can memorize the notes, but do you really know where they are on the piano? This is meant to be a tool as an entry-level piece of software for beginning piano students. I'm 66 years old, and I wrote this app for myself. I played clarinet in high school, grade school, all the way up through high school, and I was taught how to read music, but I really didn't learn it very well. So I ended up playing by ear for the most part. So I decided, well, you know what? I really want to learn how to play the piano, and I want to learn how to do it right. So I have some piano software that teach you notes, but they kind of, in my opinion, they kind of skim over it. So I needed something that really just got down to the basics of the notes. So here you are. So you have a screen, and right now over here on the left hand side, it's showing you that this note here that you see on the screen is D4, the letter D, note D in the fourth octave. So I'm going to hit it, and boy, it told us we're correct. See over here, I played the correct note. It's green. It turned green when we played it. Once you play the correct note, it's going to give you a whole brand new note at random. So now it wants us to play E2. Well, where is E2? Well, I'm going to just hit this down here on my keyboard, and that was D3. So, you know, it's telling us it was wrong right here. D3 was wrong, but it wants E2. So E2, boom, we just played it. Now we get another note. It's saying to play F2. That's right next to it. And it's giving us F2 again. Now it wants D5. So I'm going to come up here to D5. Oh, I played D4. So see, you need practice. This is the app to do it. Now we're playing in what's called the free play mode, where you can really just play around. You can play chords, you can goof off, you can practice like this all day, but it's not going to keep track of your progress. If you want to do that, you can go into this practice mode. If I hit start practice, it'll bring up a practice mode, and you can practice notes anywhere from 5 notes at a time, 10, all the way up to 100. I'm just going to do 5 notes, and we're going to hit start practice. Okay, so right now we're on note 1 of 5. We have 0 correct and 0 wrong. Okay, so it's wanting C4. I'm going to play that. That's middle C, and I got 1 right. Okay, it wants E5. I got that wrong. Okay, let's see. E5's way down here. No, it's not. That was E6. See, I need work. That's why you need this app. There's E5. F3. Oh, that's wrong. So we're going to come down here. That was correct. F3. It's giving us D4. That's up here. And the last note is the last one. Is that D5? No, that was D6. See, I need practice. A lot of you probably need practice. Even if you know the notes and you haven't played in a long time, you can just pull this up as a tool. I just need a refresher. I just kind of want to work on my notes. There's D5. All right, so when you're done with your practice session, it brings you up your results, and it shows that I got that first note right. There's only one note there. It's green. Now down here, the target note was this one, E5, but I had 2 wrong notes. It's going to show you that there. So you can go down through your whole practice session. You have statistics up here where you can see, E3, it took me 1 time to get it. C4, it took me 1 time to get it. D6, often mistaken for E5. It's just going to give you statistics. You'll see more data here as you go. I don't have that much practice sessions in here. You can click all time and pick and see how you've done over a period of time. So I'm going to close that, and now we're back into just the free play mode. You can hit this button here to just give you different notes. If you just want to see that note right there. Okay, yeah, that's the one I really want to know. What is that? Well, over here it says it's F5, and you can practice it or get it wrong like I did. Now, right now it's showing quarter notes. It doesn't care if you're playing quarter notes, half notes, whole notes. This is more of a display choice. You can change that note style by coming up here. There's whole notes, there's half notes, and we'll go back to quarter notes. Now accidentals, which is playing sharps and flats, I just turned that on. So now when we get the new note at random, it's going to pull up an accidental. So there's a G flat. Hit it again, and here's another. That's E flat. You should get a sharp. There's a sharp. So that's even more practice. For those that you don't know, the sharps and flats are done by these black keys. Okay. What else? What else can we do here? Now, I talked about the hints earlier. You can turn the hints off. So once you think you're doing pretty good, you can turn all the hints off. Now you're at it. You're there. You need to practice. The hints are off whether you're in practice mode or not practice mode. So you've got that as an extra tool to help you learn. So what else can we do with this? It lets you pick your keyboard. I talked about that earlier, keyboard setup. So you can, if you have a USB or Bluetooth keyboard hooked to it, you can calibrate your keyboard size. Right here, I'm going to just hit, it's asking for the lowest note on your keyboard. I'm going to hit this one. It says it's C2, and my highest one, C7. So I'm going to save this calibration, and it brings up the 61 key keyboard, which I have. If I was to do that on this keyboard, let's make sure it's still on. Let's turn this guy on. This is my little 37 key. We're going to do that calibration again. Keyboard setup, and I'm going to hit the lowest note. It says it's C3. I'm going to hit the highest note, C6, and now when I save it, you're going to see a different size keyboard. Well, if you don't own any of those sizes of keyboards and you're just using the app, the one on the screen, that's where this is pretty cool. You can come up and pick your keyboard again, and you can click manual, and you can go, all right, let's do the full-blown 88 keys. And suddenly you have an 88 key keyboard, just like that. You can come up and go, well, I'm really new to this. I don't think I want one that big. Let's just do 25. Come down here, and there you go. So, and it's only going to give you the notes that fit this size keyboard. My mic's a little scratchy there. Let's fix that. All right. What else can we do here? I think we've oh no, I missed a whole thing here. This guy here. So right now it's been giving us notes in both the treble clef, that's the notes up here, and the bass clef, that's the notes down there. You can limit it to just the treble clef. So now if we ask for new notes, see, they're all just right there in the treble clef. If I come up here, change this again to the bass clef, so now the notes are only in the bass clef. See, pretty cool. So you can just practice your low notes or the high notes, or you can go back to both just by clicking a button. It's as easy as that. So that's pretty much the main gist of the app. Again, it's meant as a tool, as an easy learning method for old people like me, young people that are just starting out. It is not meant to be a full-blown music course or anything like that. That's where you need a music teacher like my friend Jess Liang, who you've seen talk about this app. If you go to learnanote.com, you can check out her website. She does some online music classes. Again, there's other online music apps. There's one-on-one music app. There's playground sessions, all kinds of stuff that you can get out there. This is just a tool, just like flashcards in the old days of school, learning your times tables. This is learning your notes. It's only $5.99. You pay more for that for a latte down at Starbucks. So it's cheap. You pay one time. That $5.99 gets you the Mac version, the iPad version, and the iPhone version, all of them. So if you own all of the devices, you can use it anywhere on any device at any time. So click the links in the description. If you want to get it, it'll take you right to the App Store. And I hope you enjoy it. I hope you've enjoyed this demo. And we'll see you in the big concert hall soon.